Scores. Welcome back. It's your boy Sean Sugaramish, and this is the Real Hooper Show. And we appreciate you coming back. We appreciate the love. We appreciate you liking, sharing, all those good things. As you already know, I got my boy with me, my guy. E, what's good, my guy? Turn that mic on. Let's get you involved, locked in. Yeah, man, you got some trades. Let me ask you before we start talking about them trades. Are you a little sad right now?
Why would I be sad?
The Lakers ain't in this talk.
Nah, damn.
Do you want the Lakers to have another player? Like, do you want them to make trades?
Yes, I want the Lakers to retool and get better.
What area do you think they should be in? Like, what area they should trade in? Like, is it the power forward position, the center position, small forward position? I mean, you do have a legend like LeBron James. He is your third leading scorer, I believe, or maybe second now.
Yeah.
He's averaged about 23, 24 points. You got your guy. I like Luka too, but that's your guy. Like that's you call him Luka Magic, and you use John to give him Magic Johnson nickname and all that good stuff. You call him Luka the Don. In fact, you're the first person I ever met with Lukas. Like I've never met. I never met a man who wore Lukas. So that's your guy. So where then you got Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is just back from an injury. He played last night against the Brooklyn Nets. I like Austin Reeves. So what areas do y'all think y'all need to improve in? Do y'all think that your bench can be stronger?
I want a spark plug off the bench.
Ooh, spark plug.
If I'm the GM, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a spark plug off the bench. Now, I really don't need a spark plug because we got three strong starters who could produce buckets. So
Right.
I'm looking for a defensive wing, someone to improve that 3 spot.
Hanchy? You don't like Hanchy?
Hanchy's more of a forward than me.
Mark? Smart?
Smart. He come out. He more defense.
That's you just say you want defense.
But I want like a bigger wing though. I want to be like a Jaden McDaniels type of.
Okay. All right. I mean that would be nice.
And then a better big to.
Aiden, didn't he have like 20 points 2 back-to-back nights?
Bro, nah.
Yeah. So y'all, you know the problem with it. Let me see. You know the problem with you Lakers fans, bro. Y'all just ungrateful. Y'all ungrateful about everything, and that's just you know what that does though. That speaks to the culture of LA. If you've never been to LA. Listen, there's some ungrateful people out here, man. I'm talking, this guy right here, he's from LA. I asked him, yo, when last time you been to the beach? Damn, beach, I don't even know. I ain't remember last time. I'm like, don't you realize that people spend a life savings just to come out here and just to be on the beach you drive past every single day and never want to put your feet in the sand? Never want to put your feet in the sand, man. Y'all some ungrateful guys. Some of these LA fans, they don't even believe the bubble ring is an actual ring. They don't even believe that. For whatever reason. Just being silly, man. But yeah, man, your boy DeAndre Ayton, he didn't have a great night last night. Let's check him out, man. I felt like he been doing good lately, bro. He been balling lately. He been balling. Like he had 28 points on Friday. He had about 13 points. He had about 13 points the other night against the Knicks. He's not doing bad. Let me see his rebound. Let me check his rebound. All right. After last night, I see what you're saying. I didn't get a chance to watch that game, that Brooklyn Nets and Lakers game. The Lakers won 109 to 125. But DeAndre Ayton did have 7 points and 8 rebounds. I get it. Well, the good thing is, scores. The Lakers are looking. They are looking, and the people on their list that they're looking at is Daniel Gafford, potentially Draymond Green, Najee Marshall. Do you think Daniel Gafford and Draymond Green will make a difference for you?
I like Daniel Gafford. Draymond Green.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, obviously Draymond Green wisdom will be appreciated. Obviously his toughness will be appreciated. But he's at the end of his career almost. I don't know how many years he has left. He's not as athletic as he once was. He's not the Draymond Green that can hit the three, on a consistent basis at times. If he shot one or two, he made one. He's not that guy. And then also over time, when you play in a system like Steve Kerr and you have a player like Steph Curry, it's hard to really adjust to other players like that. Like systems is hard to adjust. You've seen him when Tony Parker, he was at the end of his career when he left the Spurs, but it was harder to adjust. I couldn't imagine Ginobili playing for someone else. Tim Duncan could have adjusted, but for the most part, you think about like guys like Bruce Bowen, Sean Elliott, these guys flourished in a system, but they was to move to another team, they wouldn't be as good as they were. And I feel like Draymond is in the same boat. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think people like to have these arguments about like, nah, he could do this, he could do that. There's nothing wrong with being really good in the system, man. He got 4 rings, been on a plethora of defensive teams, all-star. I mean, the system serve you, but I don't think it would be a good fit for the Lakers. I don't think it's what the Lakers need, I should say.
Yeah, I would say that. Now, if Draymond went to somewhere like Detroit, do you think that would be more suitable for Draymond?
It could be. But again, though, for what we know of Draymond is obviously setting screens and finding a way to get Steph Curry the ball. But a guy like Cade Cunningham, he's not running off tons and tons of screens. Maybe Duncan Robinson. Can benefit from it. But Detroit would be a better fit than the Lakers, for sure. But the biggest trade of yesterday was James Harden. James Harden left, and he's down in Cleveland. Now, I don't got nothing against Cleveland. Shout out my Ohio people. Got some Ohio friends. Love y'all. But to go to Cleveland from LA, listen, my Ohio friends that I speak of, they live in LA. And I've never heard them say, yeah, I think I'm about to go back to Cleveland. Never, ever. So, with that said, James Harden did request this trade. He requested this trade. Well, then he came out and said he didn't request it. He said he didn't request it. But he wanted to help. He wanted to help the Clippers get what they wanted. So I'm just reading between the lines. It sounds like James Harden wanted some money. He wanted some money. And the Clippers was like, look, this is what we can give you because we want to get X, Y, and Z. And he said, nah. It's either y'all give me this or I got to go look for a championship. He said, you know what? He said, listen, I'm going to give y'all an ultimatum. Either you guys give me what I want or I'm calling up Lil Baby. I'm calling up Lil Baby and we going to Houston. And we're going to be in every blog site. We're going to be on every media site. You give me what I want. If y'all don't let me out of this trip, y'all don't let me out of this contract, I'm going to Vegas. I'm not playing. I'm going to put my fat boy suit on. Give me what I want. And he said, you know what? We just going to go ahead, man. Just go to Cleveland. Let's go to Cleveland. You know what? You know who James Harden reminds me of? See, you're too young, But it's this Jay-Z interlude for his earlier albums, such as Reasonable Doubt. And it was this character on there. His name was Pain in the Ass. And Pain in the Ass would go, don't want to do this? F you, pay me. The albums don't sell. F you, pay me. That's how James Harden is. James Harden, if that money ain't right, he out. He out of there. And I don't blame him. I'm pro player. I'm pro player. I am not a team fan. I am a player's fan. I go where they go. You say the money wasn't right, I believe you. I have whatever problems you have with the organization does not bother me at all. I am here to support your skill set. I'm not here to support your characteristic traits. There's only certain things that I will fall back from a player or artist outside of music or off the court. And typically is anything that is breaking the law, especially breaking the law when it comes to children and women. But other than that, I'm with you. So now, I got to get me a Cleveland jersey. I got to get me a Cleveland hat. James Harden is in question when it comes to his legacy, though. They saying, he's going to put up good numbers during the season, but what is he going to do in the playoffs? He has these bad playoff runs. Now, let me ask you this, E. Does James Harden playoff performances overshadow his season performances for you? For you.
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I would say no. Because what he still did in the season, it was still remarkable. But it does kind of stink that he wasn't able to carry it off in the playoffs.
I mean, the playoffs is a different beast. But here's the thing. I don't think it hurts anything. Hurts his game. Here's the thing. I think everyone accepts you as long as you had your moment. Like James Harden has moments, MVP, leading the league in scoring, all that good stuff, and we will always see him as that. The only problem you're going to run into when it comes to his playoffs is if you try and put him in as the GOAT, then that's when it's a big problem. Everything else is good. It's good. The Clippers, man. The Clippers, though, they're having a bad year, bro. You think the Clippers having a really bad year?
Yeah, this is a tough year for the Clippers. I would say it's a tough year.
It's a tough year for the Clippers, bro. First Bradley Beal is out for the season. That's terrible, bro. Then Chris Paul. Chris Paul supposed to go out. This is supposed to be his farewell. Man, thank you for what you did for the organization. Then he gets sent home before mid-season. Then they make a comeback. From the earlier part of the season. Kawhi Leonard is now playing more games than he ever played. Not in the literal sense, but it feels like that. He averages 28 points. James Harden averaging 25 and 8. No All-Star. No All-Star. No All-Star. But now Kawhi Leonard is on an All-Star team. He is there. They made it right. But still, it's just a terrible year. Now you lose James Harden and you get Darius Garland. Darius Garland is an amazing player, but he only played 26 games this year. And when he played, their record is 13-13. So Darius Garland goes to the Clippers. What does that look like? What does that look like for the Clippers? Does Darius Garland now have to step into a more scoring role? I mean, he averaged 18 points. I think Darius Garland is a very smart point guard. But then what does that do for Kawhi Leonard? See, Kawhi Leonard over the years, he can take his time out for them injuries because he was playing with decent players. Paul George, obviously James Harden. He's always playing with decent players. So he can take these injuries. Now, I don't think he can. I don't think he can take those same injuries. Take them same breaks. Because now they need him. But it depends on if he wants to win. But this, in my opinion, is where Kawhi Leonard actually steps up and be the small forward where everyone ranks him. Everyone thinks he's number 5, number 6 all time. You gotta. This is your time to show. All the other guys before you was with a subpar team, and they had their time to show. You average 28 points, might have to average 30 now. Might need to average 30. Just so the losses can look good. What do you think about this trade? You think who won in this trade? Let's ask you that.
I think Cleveland won the trade.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, because James Harden, Darius Garland, like you said, he hasn't been showing up. So James Harden has been more consistent, more healthy, and I feel like this gives Donovan Mitchell that secondary score that I wanted to see him play inside of Cleveland. That's average 25 points in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see how that works for them.
So I agree with you. Let me ask you a question. Do you think I'm in a perfect world, everything goes right with James Harden and Donovan Mitchell? Is that the best backcourt in the NBA?
I wouldn't say it's the best backcourt because you still got you talking about currently? Currently, nah, because you still got Austin Reeves and Luka out here in LA. So we talking
now listen, brother. I'm with you with the Austin Reeves thing. Brother. But here's the thing. So who's Austin Reeves better than out of those two?
James Harden.
You think Austin Reeves better than James Harden?
I got Austin Reeves over James Harden.
Heck no, bro. Heck no.
I got Austin Reeves over James Harden, bro.
In what way?
Bro, he's a. We're not going to get into details.
You should.
But I got Austin Reeves over James
This
Harden.
is a real Hooper show, bro. Listen, guys. This is the real Hooper show. We're not going to go stat for stat. Oh, he averaged this, we averaged that. Because I understand that stats have a story. People are in different positions for a reason, right? As a real Hooper, not because I play basketball long, none of that stuff. I'm just saying, just based off of when we walk onto the court, we go on the court, and you like, yo, I need a player who we got left. You trying to tell me, you saying, yeah, I'm gonna go with Austin Reeves on this one. Now, Austin Reeves is having an amazing year. Like, I want you to understand this. He's having an amazing year. But we're talking James Harden, who's been the leader of teams, averaged 36 points in a season before, MVP, still playing at a high level, 25-8, shooting at a high clip from the field. This is his career. He's done this. This is his legacy. This is his history. Austin Reeves just got hot. He just got hot. So you trying to tell me in a duo where, yes, Luka's better than both right now on the offensive end. But on a defensive end, he ain't guarding nobody neither. Neither one of those guards. At least Donovan Mitchell can guard somebody and then the other person just get off.
But who Donovan Mitchell guarding?
He can guard Austin Reeves. He can guard Luka.
Bro, that's green. That's
green. He'll slow Luka down.
He's not slowing Luka down, no way. He's too small for Luka. He's too small for Luka.
He's slowing Luka down. Austin Reeves.
And Austin Reeves he's gonna cook. If this is a 2-on-2, I got my money on Austin Reeves and Luka.
Oh my god!
I'm being dead serious, bro. James Harden, yes, he's accomplished more than Austin Reeves.
I think James Harden can guard Luka.
Nah, James, bro, no one's stopping Luka.
James Harden can guard Luka because it's not like Luka got blow by speed.
But he's not gonna be able to keep up with Luka either way.
Luka ain't gonna be able to keep up with him.
Yes, he.
How?
Yes, he can.
How?
He's not gonna,
how Luka gonna be able to keep up with Harden?
I'll put Austin. That's a good. I'll put Luka on Harden. Luka's gonna be able to keep up, and I put Austin Reeves on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell is barbecue chicken.
He's not.
He's barbecue chicken him, bro.
He'll go burnt out.
No, bro. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all let us know what's the better duo, Luka and Austin Reeves, or Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. Let us know in the comments. All right. Now your boy Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis has been traded, and he's been traded to the Washington Wizards. To me, this is a fan trade. This is not a real trade. And when I say a fan trade, it's just to get you guys in the seats. Oh, we got Trey. We got Anthony Davis. Yay. We're going to win. No, you're not.
You don't think they're going to make no noise in the East?
They might make some noise.
They're not gonna be in the bottom feeding team no more.
What do you think they're gonna land next year?
They got at least 60.
60?
No, not at least. Though I feel like the cap is gonna be 60. 60 might be 7th.
Oh, I think you said 60, like win 60 games.
No. 60. Like
First off, they not even. Anthony Davis ain't gonna play more than 30 games. So you got to get it how you live with that. That might go 15-15. That might go 13-17. You got to just get it how you live with that one, brother. Might go 20-10, but he ain't playing no more than 30 games. He ain't playing no more. Trey, once he realized he ain't gonna make it, he injured. So you ain't getting that off. Trey, yeah, he gonna injure himself.
Bro,
you
Trey not gonna.
You know how they do it.
No, he not gonna.
They ain't playing.
He gonna hoop. Trey gonna hoop. And what if the Wizards get a top pick this year? So you talking about
now they get a top pick. Y'all kill me with this top pick stuff. The players right now are really good. De'Aaron Peterson, we talked about him, but I'm telling you guys, they still got to develop in the NBA.
Bro, Cooper Flag is a rookie averaging 20.
And they're losing.
Oh, but he's averaging. But I'm saying though, that's a potential of what a top pick could do.
I'm not sitting here saying these kids don't got potential.
Con Knepp was in Charlotte averaging 17,
and he's losing.
But these top picks, if they get a top pick and can produce a little something for them, bro, they're gonna be good. Come off the bench.
Those teams you just named got the top. I clearly got a top pick, and producing just as what they need.
And
listen, bro, y'all take winning for granted, bro. I keep trying to tell y'all this. Y'all take winning for granted. But I think this is more about future moves. Yeah. Like they can't be serious. They don't think they're gonna win with this group. They can't be serious. You move Chris Middleton to the Mavs. That's not going to do nothing. That's not what. How is that helping? How is that helping Cooper Flag?
You talking about future moves for Dallas?
Yeah, all of them. All these teams, other than Cleveland, I think it's just future moves. Like just kind of taking money off the books, open up salary cap. Like for instance, last I checked, the Timberwolves traded Michael Conley and a first-round protected swap to Detroit. They didn't get nothing. So I think they're trying to move some salary space. And I wouldn't be surprised if they landed up with one of the big dogs. Detroit, Giannis to the Timberwolves? They get Julius Randle? Julius Randle with Rob Dillingham?
You had to throw some picks though.
You got to throw some picks. They just gave, it gave it to Detroit. They can throw some picks. I like that. Giannis, Gobert. Oh no, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I mean, granted, a lot of people don't drive to the basket no more anyway, but still, it's a tough one. You also have Kobe White and Michael Conley Jr. They got traded with Sexton to the Charlotte Hornets. Now, listen, I'm not mad at that. I think they need some seniorship down there. They definitely need that. The Bulls did not get better in this trade. They got worse. They got rid of Kobe White and Nikola Vucevic, whatever your name. We just call him. What's it called? Gucci V. Yeah, that's what we call him, man. You know what I mean? But Vucci Mane is what we call him. But I don't think the Bulls got better. I think the Hornets got a potential to get better because you are coming with some senior. I think Melo Ball needs this. Melo Ball needs a level of mentor, but it depends. You know, kids, they ain't trying to hear none of that stuff. They not trying to hear that, bro. Charlotte looks the way Miles Bridges and LaMelo Ball look during and after games. It's like they just came from the club. They not. Michael Conley Jr., bro, don't waste your time. Don't talk about, yo, when I was this, I used to do this. Maybe you can do it so we can win. Don't waste your time.
You think it's time for him to retire?
Yeah.
What was year 19 for him?
Yeah, he retired. Him, Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
They did their thing. You know what I mean? This is not a small man's game no more. 5'11", it's tough. 6'1", 6 foot. They don't make them type of. They constantly switching on you. They always gonna keep switching. They gonna put you in the pick and roll. How you switch, they posting you up. And you older, you're not as fast as you used to be. Listen, getting older and trying to play basketball is no joke. It ain't no joke. Let me tell you. Last night, I went out. My coach, senior, it's like a senior night. Now I let the seniors run practice for the first hour. So of course, what they want to do. Let's play 5-on-5. Hey coach, can you play? We need one more. Dog, I know I might come off as tired on this camera right now. That's because I am. I'm still tired from yesterday. And I'm 40. So for me, bro, I got to tilt my hat to all those guys playing 19 years, 20 years, 23 years. Because I didn't play any of those years, and I'm cooked. I'm cooked right now, bro. But yeah, I think it's time for him to retire. I wouldn't be mad at that. Boston in the Bulls trade. Anthony Simons traded for Vucci Mane. Vucci Mane was going to be with the Celtics. I think this is a good trade. Because the Celtics is expecting Jason Tatum to come back. And I'm assuming they expecting this year because the Boston Celtics are winning. You don't need another guard that needs the ball to score a lot. Just get him out of there. Now, Vucci Mane, on the other hand, Nikola Vucevic, I haven't pronounced the name, Vucevic, he's going to be your glue guy down low. Pause. He's going to be the guy who's setting the right screens, boxing out, being able to extend the defense a little bit. He's going to be the forcer down there. He don't play that. So I think the Celtics got a lot better. And as a veteran, Celtics got a lot better this year, bro. What you think? Do you think the Celtics can win it all when Jason Tatum come back?
I think
they got the right piece.
I think they got potential with it all, low key. But I'm just worried. I'm curious to see how Jason Tatum looks though, coming out the gate, coming off a Achilles tear like that. I heard it was what foot was it? His right foot. So it's not his jumper foot.
I don't know.
But you hear like if it's his right foot, I heard it was his right foot. He tore his right Achilles, and he jumps off his left leg, so he'll still have that explosiveness going off his coming off his left. But I'm just curious on how he looks coming back, because he's coming back late in the season, playoffs. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough for Boston. Tough for him.
Look, here's the thing, right? It is going to be tough, but he's a professional. Just having him on the court is going to mean a lot. Even if it's tough, it's still not worth keeping Anthony Simons. Nah, it ain't worth it. I get it while getting is good.
You want to see Anthony Simons? Well, how you feel about Anthony Simons?
I like him.
Yeah.
I like Anthony Simons. See, I don't like when these guards are held hostage by these championship teams or potential championship teams and they don't get to showcase their skill. Anthony Simons was coming off the bench behind Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard is a good player, so is Anthony Simons. Peyton Pritchard is probably the smarter player. But starting out early on in the season, Anthony Simons was showing a lot of signs that he's that guy, at least the second guy on his team when it comes to scoring. And I feel like Pritchard was trying to not show him up personally, but be that guy. Be that second guy, and I think he was failing miserably. And then you get Anthony Simons to come in off the bench, and now he's hitting his shots, he's running the offense, he's doing what he needs to do. So I like Anthony Simons going to a space where he can actually showcase his skill. Same thing for any of those guys, Bones Highland, Rob Dillingham, guys who can flat out ball, who we've seen in college, but they on the bench now, or they in the game playing roles. Yeah, I want you guys to go to another team where y'all can showcase your skills.
What if Houston picked him up?
Who?
Anthony Simons.
That'd be a good one.
They gave up Shepard for Anthony.
Ooh, that'd be a tough one.
Think so?
Here's why it'd be a tough one. Not because of the skill set part. Because you already started working with Shep to build his confidence up to become that elite point guard that you need, right? You already accepted his mistakes, his flaws, all those things. Now you got to come in with another young guy who, from an organization that wasn't winning when he was there, with the same losing attitude. Anthony Simons.
I mean, he's coming from Boston.
Well, yeah, he's coming from Boston.
We're talking before Boston.
Yeah, I'm talking about before Boston.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been with Boston for half a season, so I'm thinking about like the years with the Blazers.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
He might have learned something from the Celtics, but he didn't learn enough because they didn't win a championship because he wasn't there the whole season. So I do like Anthony Simons. I do like him, and I'm happy to see him go to a team that's going to let him showcase his skills. Y'all won't be winning much, but you still got to showcase your skill. You still can go get that bag in the summertime. You hear me? The Memphis Grizzlies in Utah, they got in bed with each other. Pause. Jaren Jackson to Utah. How you feel about that trade?
I might get me a Utah jersey. I might buy some Utah stock. Utah finna be exciting. Utah finna be exciting.
Okay. They will be exciting. They will eventually become exciting. So, but Jaren Jackson, I've been on record saying I don't like the fact that he only has 5 rebounds.
Yeah.
Don't like it. Don't like it. So I don't know what he's going to do with Utah. Utah is also a losing team. Memphis is a losing team. Y'all both losers, right? Not personally, but just teams is losing. It's not like a winner going to a losing team. Like MPJ, he's going to the Nets. He's still losing, but he looks a step ahead of everybody on his team. Like he's leading them in scoring. Jaren Jackson ain't going to lead them in scoring. Nothing is going to change for him. Memphis, they got rid of a lot of pieces. It looks like they're looking for a rebuild year. They actually got 13 first-round picks in the next 7 years. So they're playing a long game. Memphis is playing a long game, and we gotta see how it pan out. But they're definitely trying to play a OKC on the west, or the bottom west.
So what does this mean for Ja? You think Ja's out of there?
Yeah. I would get Ja out of there.
Ja's out.
Yeah, because that would only make sense though.
Yeah.
You couldn't really, like, Ja's a star, right? But I don't think you can trade him for another star. I don't think there's another star in the league that you can say, this dude is going to take us over the hump. This dude going to change the trajectory of our organization. So let's get Ja out of here so we can make room for that person, right? I don't think there's a person in the league that can do it. So the only way that makes sense is you say, okay, cool. Let's start moving pieces to open up the salary cap so we can make a big splash and then get rid of Ja. I think that makes more sense.
What if Memphis keeps Ja to the summer and looks to bring in other pieces and retool because they got so many draft picks, they can go out and shop a little differently. You don't think that could be a play that they could do, or you think they should just rebuild entirely and just start? You know what I'm saying?
Only because, like, in theory, what you're saying is would be way better, right? But only because the off the court stuff leaves a bad taste in people's mouth. We just assuming that Giannis has a problem with the GMs. We just assuming that. We never seen him argue with a GM, call a GM out, nothing. Right? With Ja, you talk about grilled teeth toting guns, Ja, that's going to be the issue. So you got to get rid of him to get the stain off the Memphis Grizzlies jersey.
You think that stain is still there though? With Ja?
Yeah. I mean, it might not be with you, but the GMs.
You don't think they can move past that?
They gonna move past it with caution.
Okay.
With caution. They're not about to just get his dude his own team again.
That's okay.
We tried.
Yeah.
We wasted millions of dollars. We're gonna move with caution.
But at the same time, though, they got rid of his running mates. There's Desmond Bain, what's his name, Dylan Brooks, Jared Jackson. So they getting rid of his running mates. When he came out, I'm good in the West. He had those pieces around him. Who made him feel comfortable.
Well, look, they ain't there no more.
Nah.
And that's something you gotta live with.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you can do now is keep your bags packed. Keep your bags packed. Keep them at the door. Daddy, what's this? Why is that suitcase at the door? We going on vacation? Maybe. Did you watch SportsCenter today? No, I didn't watch SportsCenter today. Why would I watch SportsCenter? Make sure your dad don't come across the bottom of the screen. And you see breaking news. Breaking news. Ja Morant goes to Houston Rockets. Ja Morant. That's what you're looking out for. But I like Ja Morant, but I don't think they're going to rebuild around him again.
Fair enough. So where would you like to see if Ja's last piece to be moved out? Where would you like to see him go? I got the Timberwolves.
I got the Timberwolves. Yeah. I like Timberwolves.
Yeah, if they don't get Giannis, I say Timberwolves.
I got Timberwolves, Rockets. Miami is like a far stretch, so I don't think that'd be a good fit. But maybe the Lakers.
Who you gonna give up?
Reeves.
Nah, bro. It'll be fun, but nah. It'll be a fun team.
I don't think LeBron can keep up with him. He can't keep up with Ja, bro.
You talking about on the court? Or
speed-wise, it's gonna be a fair. I don't think it's just a good fit for Luka. I was just really joking. It ain't a good fit.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Like, it ain't a good fit. It's just not a good. Like, he gonna have them motherfuckers running.
Yeah.
Get out, let's go. We out. Luka gonna get it back.
Yeah. Not too much of Luka, man.
Dog. He definitely don't run up the court neither. I'm surprised he in shape. But Utah trying to make some moves though, bro. They trying to make some moves. I see what they doing here. You know, they got the top 3 pick of this year's draft. I think they're gonna look to change the culture, bro.
Over there in Utah.
Yeah. It's for so many years, it's just been like this Mormon state that nobody wants to go to.
Yeah.
For so many years. But this guy, Justin Zanuck, who's the GM, been the GM for 3 years, he trying to change something up. You got Ace Bailey, a kid from Rutgers. We wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that. I would say, you got Danny Ainge over there too. Danny Ainge he's been a GM for 18 years. If you're not familiar with Danny Ainge, he used to play for the Boston Celtics as well as the Trailblazers and I believe a couple other teams. Don't quote me on that. Then became a GM for the Boston Celtics. And he's responsible for such trades as Rajon Rondo, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Al Jefferson, Terry Rozier, and Marcus Smart, right? So he knows basketball. He knows how to pick them. So he'll probably get you AJ DeBenza, over there in Utah. Jaren Jackson's already over there. Now, I think they're just trying to cook up something. Keontae George. Keontae George is over there. Once those players develop, the rookies, they develop, you might have a stronger fan base. Yeah, you might have a strong. Have you ever been to Utah?
No, I've never been.
Did you ever want to go?
I'll go to see what it's like over there though. Heard isn't it got like heavy mountains over there?
Heavy mountains for sure.
Yeah.
I'm talking about it's like vultures that fly out of them joints.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember I drove through there. You ever see that ball of hay that just like bounce across the road?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, Utah had a lot of those.
That's crazy.
Just bouncing, it's like a cartoon, like a little cartoon and shit. But I don't got nothing against Utah though. I don't got. It's just a boring city. I'm sorry. Salt Lake City is a boring city. I've been to Utah twice for basketball games. Utah Valley State and Utah University of Utah. Not good. Not good for me anyway. All right. We talked about the Timberwolves. We talked about the Lakers. Your boy, I'm just seeing this. Chris Paul to the Raptors.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it, but it's necessary, right? Yes, I want to see Chris Paul. I want to see Chris Paul go to a team that he played for. Trade him to the Hornets. No, that's tough. LaMelo, man. I just always think about LaMelo's personality that I see. But I said Charlotte because obviously he played for Charlotte, right? But the Raptors, Canada,
he's at least getting a chance to compete. He's gonna get a chance to compete in the playoffs. So he'll still.
I think he's gonna compete for sure. But the Raptors, Canada, bro, 6'6". Yeah, I Chris Paul. But he got he. But I like the fact that he's like determined to have his moment when he retired. He still want to play. He could literally have been like, "No, I declined the offer, man. I'm done. I'm gonna announce my retirement at the end of the season." He could have easily did that. He clearly want to play. So he signed with the Raptors, man. Signed with the Raptors. Your boy Elijah Arenas, his fifth game back, 29 points. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that game?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Clap it up. We got a real Hoover in the building.
I saw the highlights.
Oh. All right. Well, he had 29 points. I was happy to see it because just because of his accident, good kid. Got a chance to meet him a couple times. Interviewed him. Go check it out. He's a good kid. And to hear like he almost lost his life and stuff like that, and then had an injury and then bounced back and gives you 29 points. Yeah. I think he had 29 and 1 assist too. They said it's Gilbert Arenas' son. He ain't passing the ball.
I thought the same thing too, man.
He ain't passing the ball, man. Hey, let's get into some games real quick. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about them trades. Let me know if I'm accurate. Let me know if I'm wrong. I don't mind being wrong. I love new information. So if new information requires me to be wrong, no problem. Make sure, before we get into the NBA stuff, this episode or this show is brought to you by Goals Activewear. Goals Activewear. Go get your hats. Go get your sports gear. Shop with your boy. Receive 30% off when you type in Real Hoopers. You type in Real Hoopers, 30% off. GoalsActivewear.com. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all check it out. Let me know what we could be doing better, or let us know if you like it by buying it. Get into the games. I didn't watch a lot of these games. last night. Detroit and Denver was a really good game. They keep going to the wire with theirs. 121 to 124 Detroit way. Cade Cunningham with 19 points. I'm looking for Jokic. Did Jokic even play yesterday? Oh, yes, he did. And Nikola Jokic, 24 points. Nikola, he had 24 and 15, though. He tough to beat, bro. Denver just keep getting by one possession. That's a good game. That's what I like to see. That's a huge game. The other game that's on the radar tonight. This is another game that's on the radar. Not tonight, but yesterday. OKC versus Dallas. Is that a good game? That was last night.
I didn't catch that game, as you could tell.
Excuse me, not Dallas. Not Dallas. The Magic.
Yeah.
128 to 92, OKC. I did see that Harkenstein, he had a triple-double. I like his game. I think every team needs a bully down there that just want to be a big man. A lot of times as a coach, it's so hard to find kids that want to be a big man. And then I run into guards that play like big men. Like they'll post up at the three-point line. Yo, stop posting up, bro. Square up. But those are the two games that was the most intriguing to me yesterday. You also had the Boston Celtics.
Face Dallas.
Yeah, face Dallas. I'm up here. I'm on the wrong thing.
Our guy Cooper Fly has been killing it lately. These past 3 games.
Our guy. Our guy.
Yeah, bro. Our guy Cooper Flag, bro.
Where'd you see the Mavericks?
What you mean?
The Mavericks play against Boston.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else.
No.
What my boy Cooper Flag do last night, man? 36 points? Okay. Cooper Flag is in his bag. Yeah, average of 20.6 and 7. I was completely wrong. I underestimated this man. He is showing me up 20.6 and 4 assists as the point guard.
Now that AD's gone, you think Dallas is going to go to a retooling around Cooper Flag? Like get rid of Klay Thompson, get rid of Kyrie, PJ, get rid of it, just start really just go younger?
And who say Dallas?
Yeah. You think they should? Or you think they should still try to...
Yeah, I think they should go younger.
I
think you can build. You got someone to build around. You just build around him. Let them make their mistakes. He won't win for another year, but I like it. I like that take. Just build around him. I like that take. I ain't mad at that. All right, man. We talked about Elijah. You saw when the guy who was guarding Elijah Arenas had the gills on. I said that's crafty. He has something to prove. So let's talk about the games tonight, real quick. We got another banger tonight. Cleveland versus, ironically, the Cavaliers versus the Lakers. I don't think Harden is going to play, but the Cavaliers versus the Lakers. Memphis versus I'm gonna tell you my predictions. The Cavaliers versus the Lakers.
Clippers.
Excuse me. The Cavaliers versus the Clippers. My bad. I'm looking right at the screen. Cavaliers versus the Clippers. I'm gonna go to Cavs.
Yeah.
Memphis versus Sac.
You going Sac on that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sac.
Oh yeah, Memphis.
I'm gonna go Sac. Spurs versus OKC. That should be a good game. I'm gonna go Spurs.
Yeah.
Go Spurs. New Orleans versus Milwaukee. I'm gonna go. That's a tough one. No Giannis. I'm gonna go off coaching. And say Doc Rivers can pull it off.
Okay.
I'm gonna go off coaching. Boston versus Houston. These are some good games tonight.
Yeah.
Boston versus Houston is a huge game. But I got to stick with my boy KD.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to stick with him. Memphis versus Toronto. This is going to be a tough game.
You think so?
No. And I thought they got rid of RJ Barrett.
No, I think they didn't come back for them.
They was trying to. They was definitely trying to. I would say, let's go Raptors. Still this one. I'm going to go to underdog win this one. Denver and the Knicks. Denver.
They come off a back-to-back, though. It's a back-to-back.
The altitude of Colorado are preparing for it. They ready.
Fair enough.
They ready. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Let me know if the predictions are right. Let me know if I should start a gambling site. No, I'm joking.
Before we get out of here, do you think Giannis will be traded this upcoming deadline? By the deadline? And if so, what are your top 3 teams you would like to see Giannis play for?
If will he get traded?
Yeah.
Yeah. You would think so. They want to clear the books. They want to start rebuilding.
But they could wait till the summer and get potentially more for Giannis.
They could, but it don't sound like. I mean, Giannis seems very humble.
Yeah.
So, but it sounds more of a. I don't like the organization no more. I don't think it's about the winning part.
Yeah.
Well, I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong, but I do think that he. If that was the case, yes, I can see him staying to the summer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of hard finishing the season out. People, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People can pay me and leave money on the table. But if y'all don't get the guy y'all say, what if the guy gets injured again, like they did with Dame?
Yeah.
They ain't got injured. It looked good on paper. Fun to play with in 2K. But it didn't work.
So what are your top teams you want to see Giannis go play for?
I like Miami. Detroit, Spurs. I like those 3 off the top.
You don't like Golden State? You don't like Golden State fit?
Go to because here's the thing. He's just Golden State is a passing shooter 3. He'll become a screener.
But you don't think that will be complimentary to Giannis's game?
There's a screener?
The screener, but he'll also be a downhill threat too.
I mean, he'll have his downhill moments, but never like he does in Milwaukee.
But I'm saying, I don't know how, but being a screener, right? He's screen like that screen and roll with Steph Curry off ball. Like you don't think that could be but it's
not a championship.
You don't think so?
Not a championship. That's what he's looking for. He's not looking to complimentary pieces. He's looking for a championship. He's looking to win. It's not about the money. Like James Harden, he's like, man, I want to win. He's looking to win. Before we get out of here, I told you guys, every day we do the live, I'm going to give you some Black history facts about former athletes. Today's lesson, today's brainwash to think elite, today's scorer is Don Barksdale. Excuse me, Don Barksdale. Don Barksdale was the first NBA All-Star, first Black NBA All-Star, I should say, in 1953, and later became the first Black executive in professional sports. So remember the story I told you about Earl? He was getting spit on and all that stuff. Just like that was only 3 years. 3 years after, or before I should say, that's 3 years before Don Barksdale became the first Black NBA All-Star. That's how hard these guys were working. These guys were trailblazers. Don played for the Baltimore Bullets in 1953. Also, that was a time when Black players were still considered experiments. They said they were only role players. So when y'all look at Bill Russell, like, oh, Bill Russell got 11, and the people debate, oh, he didn't play against nobody, he didn't have no moves, simply because the black culture wasn't conditioned to make moves like that all the time, especially if everyone see you as a role player. If everyone see you as a role player, it's different. It's definitely different. He ended up going to UCLA, becoming an All-American, and he pushed it. I'm over here reading it right now, but he was an All-American, and he pushed as a GM. He pushed coaches and other black coaches, other black GMs. Excuse me, fellas. I'm dragging today. I'm dragging. You gotta forgive me. But crazy enough, all that said, he wasn't inducted to the Naismith Hall of Fame until 2012. That goes to show you the representation of how black athletes were treated at one point. Here's a guy, first black all-star in 1953, and didn't get a chance to see his entry in the Hall of Fame. He was more than just an athlete. He was a blueprint. He was a blueprint for other athletes. You see Michael Jordan owning teams, Don Barksdale kicked that door open for him. You see LeBron James controlling media, Don Barksdale kicked that door open for him. If you got some facts, that I should read on the show, let me know. Let me know, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all go to Goals Activewear. Make sure y'all sign up to the Super Chat. I want y'all to sign up to the Super Chat. Here's the reason why. I want to hear what you guys think. I want to read it out. I want to answer your questions. It makes the show fun. It makes the show more fun. Because as you can see, just talking to a camera and just trying to read off the stats, it can get tedious. It can get tiresome. You guys, I mean, this show comes on 1:15 Pacific time and 4:15 Eastern, as you probably already know. So by the time we get to the East, or by the time our message or our live go on for the East, they already getting ready for dinner and the new games. They already heard this stuff a million times. That's why I kind of fell back from the games, reading off the stats. Oh, this team is the percentage, and I'd rather have a conversation. I'd rather speak to people questions. It makes it more fun. We'll put your name up there. We'll do all the good things so you get your credit for whatever question you have. Just keep your questions friendly. I'm not going to read anything that's vulgar and disrespectful, and I'm not going to do any of those things. But other than that, man, we appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. Make sure you guys go to goalsactivewear.com. Get yourself some merch. Make sure you follow us on all platforms of Score Society. That goes from Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, etc. Score Society on everything. And until Monday, I want to wish you guys an amazing weekend. And please, please do me a big favor. Continue to think elite and together. Welcome to Score Society.